Hey guys, Arena Stories here, and yes, you are reading that right. I am permanently banned from WoW. Before the video starts, guys, I just wanted to clear things up that this ban was completely unjustified and Blizzard had absolutely no grounds in banning my account. The reason why I got banned was because I was running into BRD with my alt mage. Some of you might have known that I created an alt mage called Johnny Rockets to start making content with, and I ran into a bunch of bots, started killing them, and I got mass reported. Teo even did mention this on his stream.
Big Shiv. Do you guys know who is Big Shiv? Wait, can I show this on stream? I'm sorry about that. Alright, so there's another guy. He's a content creator, but a smaller content creator. His name is Big Shiv, and he got banned, perma ban his account on Blizzard for an account that he's been having for 20 years. And the reason why he got banned is because he did report some bot or he did kill bot, and those bot has a system to like mass report. So he got mass report by bot and he got perma banned. Can you believe that, dude? It's insane. So that's why, man, when people are like, hey, pay you why you don't report it? Fuck you, bro. I am not reporting it. I'm gonna get banned. Like, you know what I mean? It's all automatic. Yeah, but they need to do something about that. Blizzard is by far the worst company in the entire world, for real, dude. Like, if they could just care a little bit more about their customer, you know, the people that like make them for a living and stuff like this. Like, come on, bro. No.
So 3 weeks ago, I was in BRD with my alt mage, just killing a bunch of alliance, trying to grind some honor, and the reason I went to BRD and not Alterac Valley was because I was super bored of going into AV and doing the same thing over and over again. So 10 minutes in, killing some of the alliance, I actually do happen to run into one of you guys, and it was a viewer. He asked, hey, are you Big Shiv? Was really happy, we talked, and then I just asked, hey, do you want to team up and kill the alliance? About 40 minutes in of us killing the alliance, I see a huge train of bots running our way. Might as well just kill them, get a bunch of honor, and save time. And about 25 minutes in of us killing them, I noticed that one of the bots started acting weird. Both me and my viewer started killing about 70 to 80 bots at this point. One of the bots were acting extremely weird, and the reason why is because of the host of those bots came back, noticed that his bots were not going into UBRS in order to grind gold. The bot resurrects, he turns around, clicks on my character, and then I just go ahead and kill him. At that point, I thought that was just the end of it. And then my viewer says this, hey, I think we gotta be careful. These guys are notorious for mass reporting and getting people auto-banned. And my biggest mistake was that I did not heed to that warning. I did not take it too seriously. I've been playing the game for a very long time. I knew that this was happening in the past, but I had assumed that Blizzard had fixed this situation and it was no longer an issue. So after that, my viewer said he had to go, and I also had to log out because I had work in the morning. So I log out thinking that, oh, it's probably fine. Gonna wake up tomorrow, make a new video, and I see an email from Blizzard I have never seen before, guys. I've been playing this game for the last 20 years. I have never gotten into trouble with Blizzard before, and I'll be putting up the email here. It reads that your account has been compromised. When it said that my account's been compromised, I had instantly assumed that I got hacked. And the thing is with me, guys, I am extremely OCD about my account information, my email, my passwords, my authentication code, my phone number that's saved to Blizzard. So the chances of me being hacked was 1 out of 10, which was extremely unlikely. But since it had said that I got compromised and that was the only information I was ever given, I freaked out. I was like, okay, holy shit, I got hacked. And then I read in the top left corner that my account's been closed. And Blizzard said this was due to protect my privacy and my account. So then I thought, okay, don't freak out. This is Blizzard just trying to help you. So then I tried opening a ticket and I noticed my entire Blizzard account was banned, not just my WoW account. So then I was like, okay, I'm just going to create a second account and write an email. So I did tell them, thank you very much. I really do appreciate Blizzard protecting me. And I understand they disabled my account in order to protect my privacy. And I would just like to know what further steps I can take to re-enable my account and get back into control. I did find it extremely weird. If this was to protect me, why didn't Blizzard just send me an email saying that, hey, we need to verify this is you, or you need to change your password, or use the two-step authentication? Blizzard did none of that. They just went for an instaban, which I did find extremely suspicious. So 2 days go by, and I get an email from Blizzard. I'm thinking this is good news. I click on the email, and it's literally an automated response, an AI bot response. And it reads, Blizzard reserves the right to ban any account with or without reason. And when I read that, I was like, this has to be a joke. This can't be possible. This was not the Blizzard that I knew back in the day. This is not possible. To rub salt on the wound, guys, the email did not give a reason There was absolutely no reason of me getting a ban, no explanation. The only thing that I had known was that my account was possibly hacked due to it being compromised. So after that, I started thinking, okay, they're not unbanning my account. And I started going through the list of possible issues that could have happened. I was like, I didn't buy any gold, I wasn't botting, I didn't use any script, I wasn't power leveling. And then it clicked that I got mass reported. Because the day before, when I was running around killing bots, and I log out, and the very next day, I instantly get an auto ban. That is no coincidence, guys. I rewrite an email to Blizzard stating the issue, saying that, hey, I understand that I was mass reported here. That's why it says my account's been compromised due to the amount of bots that were going into my account and just reporting me. I really do need help with this. 3 days go by, guys. I get the exact same email saying that we reserve the right to ban any account with or without reason. I was like, this has to be a joke. There's absolutely no way that Blizzard is this useless. Now, for those of you who do not know, a few years ago, Blizzard did get bought out by another company. I am not going to mention what company that is. And ever since they did get bought out, they have been cutting corners from left to right. And they've basically been firing their staff, like in-game GMs, and replacing them with AI bots in order to save money and cut corners. So now, not only am I dealing with the gold farming bots from the illegal websites, I am now dealing with Blizzard's bots, both attacking me. And at this point, the game is basically just run by bots. You get banned by bots and you get auto-responded by bots, which is extremely, extremely sad to me, guys. I've never seen this in years with Blizzard. The fact that this is an ongoing issue and they haven't solved it, again, due to them wanting to save money, Blizzard has become extremely, extremely greedy while still charging us a monthly subscription, keep in mind, which is why this is completely outrageous. And this basically just shows complete and utter neglect for the subscribers who have been here for years. Again, bear in mind, guys, that I have had this account for 20 years. I have never done anything wrong. I've never broken the rules, nothing against TOS. The most annoying part about the ordeal is that the player can do absolutely nothing. We're literally at the mercy of Blizzard, and if they have any level of competency, they would either pick up the phone or respond to an email. And without us, guys, there would be no Blizzard. And I've been making WoW content for many, many years, guys, and this was actually enough to make me want to quit the game and just quit YouTube. Because if this can happen very casually in the game, where we just get banned for absolutely no reason, because Blizzard just does not care for us anymore. Someone DM'd me saying that they bought 300 gold and got permabanned. And that is completely ridiculous. That is extremely disrespectful to the player. I would understand if that player got suspended and had his gold confiscated. That is absolutely fine. A 3-day ban, 5-day ban, a week's ban, that's fine. But going in for a permaban, that is going too far, and that's basically just a spit on the face by Blizzard, the people who have had their accounts for years and years. So I really, really do feel for those people. Blizzard really does need to do better. Blizzard is no longer the same Blizzard that we knew back in the day. And I just wanted to clarify that I'm not talking about the game, I'm talking about their support system. Because if you guys remember back in the day, in 2005 through 2012, if you ever had an in-game issue, whether it was a technical issue, an account issue, or anything like that, you could speak to a live GM in the game while still playing the game. It wouldn't even take longer than 5 minutes for a GM to contact you, whispering you in the game, saying, hey, how's it going? And not just that, guys. They would even role play with you. You would just have a GM whisper you, keeping you immersed in the game while solving your issue. They would just message you like, hey there, it's Kel'Thuzad from the Thunderbutt clan, and I'm here to vanquish your problems. And you would just be sitting there like, holy shit, Kel'Thuzad from the Butt clan's here to help me. And he would actually get your issue resolved while still keeping you immersed into the game. Nowadays, you'd be lucky to get any response, let alone a bot response from Blizzard, which is really, really sad to me, because it kind of took away the magic and the effort that they have been putting for the last couple of years. Again, it just doesn't feel like the same old Blizzard anymore. And I also wanted to state something else, guys. Me making this video is not trying to say that everybody should get unbanned. Everybody has a different issue. But for people who have done absolutely nothing wrong, like getting mass reported or maybe buying a little bit of gold or minor offenses, they do not deserve to get banned. And the reason why people are getting banned for those is because Blizzard is not willing to look into the situation. And specifically in my situation, getting mass reported by 50 bots is a complete joke, because Blizzard can just look into the account and see, hey, this person got mass reported by someone with the same IP address over 50 times. We need to look into this. And Blizzard basically just gave bots complete power into the game. Even streamers have been telling me, hey, just be extremely careful. They're running around and they're basically like a bot mafia. So if they do not like you, you're going to get banned. And the issue is Blizzard is giving them that power. Now, how are they doing that, guys? The reason why is because everything is automated. As I stated before, they cut corners. They no longer want to pay GMs. So when you do get about 45 to 50 reports in a short period amount of time, whether it's in 2 months or 3 months, you get an auto ban. You don't have your account reviewed. There is no GM that looks into the case. They do not actually read those reports. And why is that, guys? Because Blizzard thinks, hey, if someone gets reported 45 to 50 times by different accounts, that player who got reported must have done something wrong. They decide to use that to their advantage. And these bot farmers have about 1,000 to 2,000 accounts, guys. So for them to have 1,000 or 2,000 accounts is completely normal for them, and they can just take advantage and ban anybody who keeps on attacking them. And they've kind of built up this reputation that, hey, if you attack us, we're going to ban you, and we know Blizzard will do nothing to help you. I 100% blame Blizzard for that situation because it is on Blizzard. If Blizzard does decide to remove that auto ban and actually have your account checked and those reports looked at by an actual live GM, this wouldn't be an issue and bots would not have this power. But the sad reality of it is that they do not want to spend the money. Blizzard has just turned into a extremely cutthroat business. Now, going back to me sending another ticket. I've already sent 2 tickets at this point. I sent a 3rd ticket. The 3rd ticket gets completely ignored. I don't get a response the next couple of days. So I decide to open a 4th ticket. I get nothing. No response. No nothing. I open a 5th ticket, guys. 5th. Keep in mind. They should have responded to me at least by the 3rd. By the 5th ticket, I get another automated response all over again. And at this point, it's as if Blizzard is just a small indie company that do not know how to support their customers or help with any in-game issue. So then after that, I decided to reach out for some help. There is a streamer friend that I have. I'm not going to name this person because I do not want people DMing him, but he is a well-known WoW player, and I did DM him asking for help. And the reason why I DM'd him, guys, is because I knew he knew someone at Blizzard. He didn't know a direct GM, but he knew someone who worked there. So I told him about the situation, and he managed to get me into contact with someone who actually works at Blizzard. I get that person's phone number. I get a response saying that, hey, really sorry this happened to you. And I told him that I was a content creator and a streamer. And he said, I can't unban you myself, but what I can do is find an actual GM to help you out. And I'm like, thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate that. I have sent 6 tickets so far and gotten no help. He asks me for my issue number. I give it to him, and he sends the information to a live GM. That GM luckily reviews my account and says, oh, hey, we've checked with our security team and your account is completely unbanned. There is absolutely no apology, no compensation for the last 3 weeks that I lost. I wasn't even able to do any raids. I wasn't able to rank up in PvP. Last 3 weeks of my account that I had paid for. I got no apology and no compensation. The fact that this does happen frequently and it's something that's nonchalant is extremely sad to me. And you guys have to bear something in mind. I am an experienced WoW player. I've been playing this for the last 20 years. I can spot a bot from a mile away with absolutely no issue. I know who's a real player and I know who's an NPC. But you can't say the same to a new WoW. When a new WoW player plays the game, he has absolutely no knowledge of what is happening. He's still learning the game, and some of you who are watching this video might be veterans or you might be new players. The veterans who have been playing for at least 10 to 15 years, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, that there is a lot of bugs. If you're a new player, there is a high chance you do not know who's an NPC or a real player. So let's say that a new player was running through BRD and he just happens to attack a bot, thinking it was a real player, and the bot obviously might not be attacking back or he's acting extremely suspicious. Now, a new player would just assume that the person he's attacking is either not experienced or could be a new player like him, and he's repeatedly going to kill them because he wants to farm some honor and have some fun. The army of bots are staring at him and ready to ban him, and there's a high chance that this does happen. That does is discourages that player from ever playing again. Now, going back to my specific situation, guys, I got an email that said, hey, you're unbanned, everything's fine. I'm like, okay, I'm happy, at least I got this done, I don't have to worry about this again. I go to log into my account, and I'll be putting up a picture here, guys. It still says that my account is banned, even though I got an email from Blizzard saying that they reviewed my account and it got unbanned. At this point, I'm like, what is going on, guys? It's as if Blizzard is legitimately being run by a small indie company and they do not know what they are doing. And keep in mind, this is a multi-billion-dollar franchise with thousands of employees, thousands of technicians and software engineers, so this cannot be possible. And on top of that, we are paying a subscription. And after being banned for about 3 weeks, guys, just hit me that I genuinely do not care anymore about the game or for Blizzard because they clearly do not care about us. Now, again, the only reason why I had my account even considered or even looked at was because my friend helped me out and got me in touch with someone who worked at Blizzard. Now, for most people, unfortunately, that is not the case. They do not have that privilege, and they're going to have to go through the same, excuse my language, but bullshit fucking system that does absolutely nothing. I did have someone look into my account again because of connections, and even then, guys, when they reviewed my account and decided to unban me, I am still banned. And to me, the saddest part is that people are just genuinely quitting WoW after this experience. I do not blame them at all whatsoever. I would do the same. I would also feel bad if I just got up and left you guys after making content for years, and if I allowed this to be the end. If the day I decide to leave World of Warcraft and leave YouTube forever and just retire, we'll hopefully be in good terms. I do not want to end it like this on a sour note that, hey, just because I got banned, I just left you guys. But for those who are not content creators and who have been playing the game for years, I would be extremely infuriated as well about the situation. The reason why is because content creators who play World of Warcraft, who make YouTube videos and stream the game, are not even a fraction of the WoW player base. The majority is you guys, the actual players, who log in every day, pay your subscriptions, and actually keep the game alive. And with all due respect, again, excuse my language, guys, I normally do not use profanity in any of my videos, but fuck content creators and fuck streamers. We do not make even a fraction of the game. It is you guys who keep the game alive, make the game fun and active as it's always been. So the fact that you guys get treated like literal cockroaches and getting banned for doing absolutely nothing and you don't even have a voice is disgusting to me. And I'm personally pissed off on your guys' behalf because I know you guys are not going to get heard out and they're not going to help you. And the last thing that I wanted to note before I ended the video, guys, was that I do not think World of Warcraft on its own as a video game is a shitty game. I think it's one of the funnest games to play in terms of both PvP and PvE. That is the end of the video, guys. Really do appreciate you guys watching, and take care.